Wondering how you can improve your prose? You've come to the right place. Hey guys, I'm Marlene and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be looking at 5 ways to improve your prose writing. Before we dive into today's content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell so you don't miss any videos. I post new writing advice videos every single Wednesday and book reviews some Fridays. If you want to read a fantasy action adventure novel for adults that has, in my opinion, some great prose, check out my debut novel, To Wear a Crown. You can get it at all online retailers, link in the description box below. Now let's get into 5 ways to write better prose. Number 1, read extensively. Now I know this piece of advice is in nearly all of my videos, but that's because it is so important and so valuable. So reading widely and regularly can help you develop a good ear for writing, for prose. And it helps you learn about different writing styles and techniques and genres and how the prose sounds for different genres. But what is important is that you need to pay attention while you're reading. It's not just reading simply as a reader, it's reading as a writer to absorb the good things about that writer's style. So as you read, pay attention to the writer's use of language, sentence structure, pacing, and tone, and try to analyze how they achieve the effects that they do. So if you're reading another writer's writing and there's something that they do that you really enjoy, look at how they achieve that and incorporate that into your own writing. So this can help you improve your writing by giving you a broader set of tools. Then number 2, focus on clarity. Clarity is the key to effective prose. So make sure your writing is clear and easy to understand. So avoid using overly complex language and purple prose just for the sake of it. You should aim for a writing style that effectively and poignantly communicates exactly what you want to say. So obviously when it comes to creative writing, clarity isn't the only thing you're going for. You also want some nice sounding prose. You want the writing to be good itself. Most importantly, you want the writing to invoke some sort of image or feeling in the reader. But what is important is to use language in such a way that it effectively communicates whichever emotion or scene or thought or whatever you want to convey, and not to add unnecessary fluff so that message is actually not conveyed as effectively. Number 3, edit ruthlessly. Good writing is often the result of multiple revisions and multiple edits. So once you've written a draft, take a break from it and then go back and try to read it as a reader rather than the writer. I know that's difficult to do. What helps with that is also to read it in a different format than the format you wrote it in. So look for areas where you can tighten your prose, where you can cut unnecessary words or phrases, say something in a more clear, effective way, and clarify your ideas. So be willing to make major changes and to even cut major sections if it's necessary. Kill your darlings. Number 4, vary your sentence structure. I think this is one of the key elements of good prose, is variety in sentence structure, and also using sentence structure and length and that rhythm that creates to convey whatever you want the reader to experience in that moment. So try to use short, punchy sentences when you want to convey that kind of powerful staccato kind of feeling and rhythm. Use longer, more complex sentences to create a certain rhythm, and use both of these kinds of sentences in the same scene to create that variation and once again to create that rhythm. But then also, sentence length isn't the only thing you have to look out for. Look at your sentence structure as well and create variation in that. Don't start and end all your sentences in the same way. Don't have all the sentences have the same amount of clauses in them or the same construction and all of them have parentheses in the middle, things like that. Try to vary the way the sentence looks without trying too hard and making it too complicated. Vary whether your sentences are simple, complex, or compound sentences. This can also help you emphasize certain ideas and create a more dynamic flow to your writing. So be guided by how you feel in that moment, how you want the reader to feel in that moment, how the character is feeling. Is it short and punchy or is it long and flowy? Then tip number 5, show, don't tell. Now you guys know I love this rule, but it has a caveat, and that is that there are instances where it's okay to tell, but those are very rare. There are very few circumstances where you should use tell instead of show. So good prose often relies on sensory detail, on vivid imagery to create this kind of immersive reading experience. So instead of simply telling readers what is happening, show them what is happening through concrete images, actions, the 5 senses, dialogue. Show them what is happening and how the characters feel about it and how they are reacting to it. This can help readers connect with your characters, and it creates a more kind of memorable, vivid, immersive reading experience for the reader. So yeah, those are my 5 tips on how to write better prose. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Remember to hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell so you don't miss any videos. Remember to check out my debut fantasy novel, To Wear a Crown, at all online retailers, link in the description box below. As always, you can find me on my website, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, TikTok, and BookBub. All the links are listed below, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!